1945, United States Marines fought an enemy in what would be the infamous 36-day battle for Iwo Jima. 70 years later, they returned to the volcanic ash beaches to find peace and reconciliation.
What is there left to say 70 years later? What is there left to say after thousands of magazine articles, books? Books are still coming out, just now being written about World War II and about Iwo Jima. What is there left to say?
70 years ago, Marines stormed Iwo Jima, in arguably the toughest battle a Marine has ever faced. Today, flanked by survivors, General Joseph Dunford says it's less about words describing the details of the battle towards strategic significance than it is about reflection through the eyes of those who lived through it.
I have no idea what I was thinking when I came off that Higgins boat, except probably to survive. To be scared, I know I was scared. And I think every other Marine was scared, because anybody that tells me when you're being shot at, you're not scared, there's something wrong with you. Self-preservation is the greatest instinct we have. If we think we're going to lose that life, then that's foremost in our thinking. So we're going to do whatever we can possibly do to preserve it. We had a job to do. We've been trained to do it. We're challenged and committed to do it, and we're going to get it done. If it takes being killed to get it done, so be it. That's the way it's going to be.
It was here that for the first time, U.S. service members suffered more casualties than the enemy.
I know a lot of Marines that I served with that died here, and because of that, I really didn't want to come back. But now I'm glad I did.
Despite this carnage, Japan eventually became one of the U.S.'s strongest allies.
I'm so thankful for peace, that we can gather here on this hill with what at one time was what they called an enemy. They were never an enemy to me. All I knew was that someone was threatening my way of life, my freedom, possibly trying to take my country away from me. And whatever it takes to preserve that, I was taught through my life. You'll never get away with that. So I had to get him before he got me. That's it.
The people in this country can't get along without the protection and the gallantry of the Marines. It's always been that way. We are the Marine Corps, you and I. As long as we're able to get on our feet and carry our weapons, the country will be safe. Members of the Corps have always been brave, and no matter what, do what they're supposed to do under fire. It's not ever going to change.
Though there isn't much to say that hasn't already been said, we pause and honor those ordinary men who displayed extraordinary courage to secure the 8 square miles of sinking sulfuric rock, where uncommon valor is a common virtue.